is you can run, like, Gluttony Muk. To be honest with you, Muk does not exactly do anything specific besides just, like, be Muk. I'd like to say that it does more than that, but it doesn't. I mean, it's just really bulky, and, like, I tried to build a team that can make it work, kind of. Is like, the general shakedown. So let's see here. I'm honestly, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's just, like, right now, but, like, I can't, like, see any game plans right now in my head, like, I'm trying. This person is certainly taking their good time to making a decision. But, yeah, like, I mean, I barely lost any games with this team on Showdown. So I know this team is solid. We are just trying to figure it out. Do I use the codes you get from the packs I buy? No, I basically just have been, like, saving them in case I, like, think that one day I'm gonna, like, open up a store or something and, like, want them, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But if I had started Tornadus, we would be in a better position here because we'd be able to taunt their Tornadus. So let's see, they bring out Chiyu. No, William, I mean, I'm sorry, my guy, I don't know how to say it more than, like, I've kind of tried to, but, like, it's just not good. You know what I mean? It's just not good. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, it's so hard to actually use weakness policy well in the current game, or in the current game, I think is the way to say it. There's very few Pokemon that are easy to use weakness policy with in this game, and in order to actually use it, you basically have to build the entire team around it, which makes it even harder. Because, like, sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes you want it to work really bad and it just doesn't, you know? And, like, I remember you suggested, you know, that weakness policy weird your team, and, like, I actually tried to make it. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I tried to make it. It just didn't work. That was the problem. It just didn't work. But yeah, so like literally, I think the amount of Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. No, you would do Swift Swim, Weakness Policy Basque if you were gonna do that, and if you were gonna do that, you would literally have to run like. I mean, look, it's possible. Let's be honest. Like, you would run Brutal Swing, Tornadus, but even then, it's so hard to set up. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm not saying you can't win matches with it, my guy. I'm just saying that, like, it's really hard to actually make a team good in game with weakness policy. And again, like, send me the paste, you know, I'll take a look at it. I'll see what I think of it, you know? So, I'm kind of wondering if I can just Aqua Jet KO them. Yeah. GG's. So, yeah, I mean, you could do, like, Shadow Sneak. You could do, like, Shadow Sneak into Weakness Policy Basculegion. There is definitely things you could do, right? I'm not at all saying that there isn't. Have a good night. Thank you, Smart Production. Job, appreciate you, my guy. This will be interesting. So, I'm not really, quote-unquote, bringing the right stuff to stop Cresselia. However, I could. They should have Mental Herb though, right? Yeah, exactly. So unfortunately, we probably lose this. Well, I mean, not with this play. This play is gonna hurt their soul a little. Okay, so we one-shot Torkoal. Good. Step 1, complete. I think we just have to kind of like waste Trick Room. So... Nice. So they should be going Grass, Terra, Heatran here. We click Protect. Wild Chargerilla. They Flamethrower Basculegion. Okay. Trick Room goes for 2 more turns. This is actually not a super easy call. So we get really good damage on Heatran, poison them. They'll probably have Earth Power. Does not do a lot because we have AV. They do lower my special defense, but they will never get a chance to see it matter. I'm gonna say we bring out Torn. Bring out Torn, and we just... We also get the poison, okay. And they don't get the... So at this point, if I look at what I have in the back, Basculegion is actually very low health. Let's knock off the crest. You should win. Damage. 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 Bruh, I know you guys saw that. I know you guys saw that. Okay. That is why you use adaptability. GG's. Solid stuff, solid stuff. And did you see how well we bulked that earth power from the heat train? It did like a little bit less than a third of my health, I think. I actually couldn't tell. It did around a third, let's just say that. The earth power from heat train did about a third the health of Muk, even though it was super effective. Ayo. Ayo, my man with the sauce. Man's with the sauce, about to get lost. Too much sauce. What can I actually do though? That's the question. We start Tornadus with we start Tornadus and Muk because it's funny. We start Tornadus Muk with Rillaboom and Basculegion. So what I'm trying to do here is I need to be able to stop them from getting Tailwind, but I'm also not really putting myself in the position to need Tailwind, which is why I technically should be going Trick Room right now. So this is actually a Trick Room game if we're being honest. But they do start Arcanine and Gastral to dodge. Little bit of sauce, little bit of loss, lot of sauce, little bit of loss. Speed lower on the Arcanine. Dang it. Sorry, my guy. It wasn't just one miss, Evan. Don't forget, it was 2 misses. He missed 2 head smashes in a row. I think it's an 80% accurate move. So very unfortunate for our Gerald von Goisenberg here. I am not, good sir. Yep. Excuse me. I have hiccup-uppers. We might still KO Gastro. I kinda don't think we will. We do, okay. So even while we are intimidated, not a problem, I guess. They go for the Slurricane. We will bulk it because we are just like that. I think I just threw. Okay, we didn't throw because we got the Bleak Windstorm speed lowering. If I didn't get that speed lowering on Pelipper, we would have maybe just auto lost. So that's pretty lucky. I mean, this was obviously an extremely lucky game, right? Like, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But we will take it. GG's, yeah. Yeah, so that's the team. we made a few changes. We got a 3-win streak. We got a little lucky, but we also played well, and we used Muk. So, all things considered, some stunks, right? And I feel like we did get to use the whole team, right? Like, I don't quite remember if we got to use Chien-Pao in any of the later matches. We definitely, I think, used it in some of the earlier matches. But let's just go back and look at the rental team again really quick before we split for the night. So again, thank you all for tuning in. If you are new here, consider giving a like and subscribing and sticking around. We do appreciate you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this team. I really do like this team. And I actually think the adaptability makes a big difference, even though you would think you'd want Rain Dance, Swift Swim, right? But did you see us one-shot that Cresselia? Sorry, I know my face is all dark, but yeah. We stonkin'. So yeah, a few things about the team, right? We obviously have Focus Sash, Poison Terra, Chien-Pao, which I know a lot of people go for Ghost Terra. I still think that, yeah, after I finish talking about the team rights, let's do that. So I think Chien-Pao is just really good for being faster than a lot of things in the format and pressuring them. So if you do need to go fast and hit hard, you have Chien-Pao. It can also make Basculegion and Muk and Rillaboom, right, hit harder, right? So you have all that. You have Tornadus and Flutter for special options, as well as being your speed moderation, right? Tornadus can set up Taunt, Fluttermane can set up Trick Room, and is good in Trick Room or Tailwind. It's good in Trick Room if your opponent thinks that you want to go fast and they set up Tailwind, right? So like, you're not always going to want Fluttermane in Trick Room, but if you can psych your opponent into Tailwinding, Fluttermane Trick Room is very scary. And in general, you can still use Fluttermane to set up Trick Room, and then you just have to accept that it might not be the first moving thing on the field, but it is bulky, and it's still a big threat. Citrus Berry Rillaboom with the Water Terra. I do like the U-turn for repositioning. I know that high horsepower is really nice, and really we're just doing Citrus Berry because we're doing AV Muk, and I actually really do like AV Muk. I know that you can technically do Gluttony Aguav Muk, but I like using Muk as a Pokemon that has a lot of different coverages that you don't expect, so it's able to check a lot of things that the rest of the team doesn't want to deal with, right? Like, it can do super effective damage into Thundurus. I mean, so can Chien-Pao, right? But, like, Stone Edge allows you to hit a lot of things, Ice Punch allows you to hit a lot of things, and then Knock Off and Poison Jab are really good. Ice Punch is especially good for Landorus, right? So if you go for the Flying Terra Ice Punch, you're going to be able to counter a Landorus really well. But you know, adaptability Basculegion can also do that. One really good lead with this team is going to be Tornadus Basculegion, where because of Prankster being faster than Basculegion's Aqua Jet, you can click Rain Dance Aqua Jet on the same turn and potentially pick up surprise KOs. So, Rain Dance Life Orb Adaptability Aqua Jet on turn 1 can actually do one-shot some things. But, you know, you also have all the big damage moves as well, so that's something to think about. And yeah, so you guys saw me leading Muk multiple times. Sometimes Muk is actually a good lead just because it can sit there and chip at your opponent while they try to like start setting up. So like you can waste Tailwind turns by just sending out Muk. You can waste Trick Room turns by just sending out Muk. And you have to play with it well, but Muk can just sit there, chip away at your opponent, sometimes do over 2/3 of their health. Like, you saw the knockoff. It's not always getting KOs without Chien-Pao on the field. And that's the thing. How's it going, Zach? Hope you're doing well. And so that's really the thing about Muk, is like, it's really not getting one-shots without Chien-Pao on the field, but you will see the Poison Jab and the knockoff and like super effective Stone Edges doing over 2/3 to like even sometimes like 4/5 of a Pokemon's health, right? And you're like, oh wow, like that's barely even a Pokemon anymore. Thank you, Muk. So Muk is really good at fighting that war of attrition and just kind of lasting longer and doing damage, right? And then setting up for the other Pokemon. So I really like Muk. It's just, personally, when Alolan Muk came out, it was one of my favorite Pokemon. I've just always really liked the design of Alolan Muk. It's, you know, it's basically just a garbage Grimer, right? Like, so it's in the city Muk, and it's got the soap scum in it and all the oil scum to make it different colors. But it is a very cool Pokemon. It's a very cool typing. It feels like one of those Pokemon that's like, you know, they released Skuntank, and Skuntank was like, well, I thought you were going to give us a cool Poison Dark Pokemon, but this thing's just not really doing as much as I want it to. And then, you know, Alolan Muk comes out, and it's like, alright, I see you, big dog. And I kind of feel that way about Basculegion as well. Basculegion, absolutely amazing design, and also an amazing use of water ghost type, because the stats are great on this Pokemon, and we have so few ghost Pokemon in these games that actually have enough bulk to keep up with the rest of what's happening. So like, that's why Pokemon like Gholdengo and Basculegion are so fun to have right now, because it's like, we finally have ghost Pokemon that don't have 55 HP stat, you know? Like, this thing has a lot of HP, it has a lot of bulk, and it can hit. So look out, we got ghosts, and they're chilling. You know what I'm saying? And Gholdengo is a great use of Steel Ghost type for the same reason. Steel Ghost is arguably one of the best types you can make. And before, we just really had Honedge and the boys, right? And like, they're cool and all, but they just don't always cut it, you know? They don't always chuff the stuff. And so, you know, like, Gholdengo, just amazing Pokemon, amazing use of the Steel Ghost type. And I feel the same way about Muk, Alolan Muk, and Basculegion. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And we are booling. So with that being said, let me put on the outro, and y'all just have a good day now. Y'all have a good night. And for those of you in Great Britain and beyond, Have a good morning into morning. You know what I'm saying? The morning into morning. I've been there.